46 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by Assemblyman James Oscarson, the voice for veterans, seniors, and education, now and in the future. The conservative choice, fighting for your rights. Paid by the committee to re-elect James Oscarson. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, we find out about the current bug invasion. Great Computer Deals talks about common computer scams. And the Pahrump Arts Council has free kids classes. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, May 16th, 2016. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Residents have been invaded by a bug pest control companies and others are calling cinch bugs. News 46 was unable to find an actual bug called a cinch bug, spelled C-I-N-C-H. After speaking with experts, we found out about a name spelled C-H-I-N-C-H. Actually incorporates several types of insects in different regions. The ones that are infesting the Pahrump Valley are everywhere and look just like gnats. They can be inside or outside your home. Maria Hurst from the KPVM TV show Community Viewpoint caught up with Jeff Wilson from Arid Pest Control to find out more.
Every 6 or 7 years when the El Nino cycle happens, these things hatch out en masse. And that's what we're going through right now.
Okay.
And we normally get them every year, but the numbers are real low most years. But we've had a lot of rain this year, and so the weeds have grown.
A lot of weeds. I noticed you brought one with you.
Yes, this is the wild mustard weed that we have out here. Now, from my own observations, anywhere I see this, I see these cinch bugs in huge numbers. They will feed on other things like wild grasses, other wild weeds. I've seen them go after pine trees, small pine trees, and suck them dry.
Oh, wow.
That was many, many years ago, 15 years ago, the last time that happened.
Get rid of the weeds, right?
Yes, the best thing you can do is get these weeds out of your yard. What I've done myself, I have an old rock mower, and I mowed my entire property with it. It took 2 weekends, but now it's done. And that's not a cure-all. It's not going to take care of all of them, but it will keep the numbers at bay to a certain degree.
Not like massive like I've seen in the past.
And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep these from really cycling up on your house.
Right.
And Josh Osborne gives us the latest scams going on right now for computer users.
Customer is using the computer and randomly a screen will pop up that looks very similar to an antivirus. It'll even have some terminology like PC cleaner or something very generic like that. And very quickly, in about 10-15 seconds, it'll supposedly scan your computer and tell you that you have 10,000 viruses or Trojans on your computer. And it'll have a big fat button that'll say fix my computer or something to the like. You click that and the very next thing is give us a credit card number to fix these issues. You would think that would be a red flag and most people would check out at that point, but most do not, believe it or not. We have a lot of people, I'd say at least 2 or 3 a day that are coming in that are experiencing issues like this. Some of them are just asking us first if it's all right to do, and then a lot of them are saying, hey, I've already given this company $200-300, what do I do now? So the number one thing you can do about it is just obviously make a phone call to us, bring in, let us see the computer. We don't charge anything for a diagnostic. The golden rule, honestly, with this issue is if you have an antivirus on your computer, let's say Norton, McAfee, a program like that, and that actual program is popping up telling you that you have a virus, that's something that's legitimate. You can trust that. These other companies that we're seeing, they're just putting up a generic antivirus that looks trustworthy, but if you've never heard of that program before, you didn't personally install it on your computer, you have to assume that it's a scam, and unfortunately, a lot of people, they do not.
Do they have ones that look like the virus scans that you have on your computer? And so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, isn't it?
It's very hard to tell, and a lot of times people don't realize whether or not they put it on their computer or not. So it's very important that you do know what security software you're running on your computer, so when a message does come up, you know whether it's trustworthy or not. Again, if you have issues with that, understand that this is a techie topic. We're definitely here to help. We're not looking to make money off of this situation. We're looking to help people in town. So bring by the computer, definitely free diagnostic. We'd be more than happy to spend some time with you and help you understand what's going on.
And definitely before the point that you end up clicking on that to fix my computer and giving them a credit card number, because if you have a virus scan, usually they're not going to be asking for more money during that time.
Right, yeah. The fact that they're asking for money should be the red flag, because when you purchase a program, again, we'll use Norton, not my favorite antivirus, but it's the one that a lot of people know about. You pay a flat yearly fee, and that's it. You just get unlimited for that particular year. These other companies, as soon as they ask for money, you have to know that it's a scam, and a lot of those actual programs are getting put on your computer by the user themselves, unknowingly, of course. So one common way is going to websites that they don't know and trust, opening email attachments from somebody that they don't know, downloading a free program that comes bundled with other things. These are all ways that, unfortunately, the computer user themselves opens up the door and allows these programs in.
For more information, you can come down to Great Computer Deals.
Please do, yeah, or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about Syrian refugees coming to Pahrump on social media recently. We're not sure where the rumors started, but we wanted to let you know that there are no Syrian refugees coming to Pahrump, according to officials. KPVM TV has addressed this concern through social media. We wanted to follow up to let the townspeople know that local agencies do not make decisions on refugees relocating into our area. That is a decision made at the state level. The showers that are located at the Calvada Airport are for firefighters, not for refugees. The showers came from a concert named Coachella. They are being taken for use for the fire season to Redding, California. The owners of the showers are friends of a local business owner and are on his property. The Homeland Security vehicles you may have seen in town were in Pahrump for a training class that occurred last week. This Wednesday, May 18th, multiple agencies, both local and federal, will combine for a full-scale active shooter training exercise at the Grant Sawyer State Complex in Las Vegas. The law enforcement agencies will begin staging for the exercise that will begin promptly at 6:30 p.m. The scenario will include role players and first responders to include law enforcement, fire, and emergency medical personnel. News 46 will return with your Desert View Hospital Health Tip.